Let's take a look at the question from the topic equations and inequalities. Determine the range of values of m for which the equation 2m squared plus 2m equals to negative x squared minus 2mx plus 3 has real roots. Now let's take a look at the equation here. So we know this is a quadratic equation. You need to focus this is a quadratic equation in terms of x. So the first step, I'm going to arrange and I'm going to make x squared appear first. So I'm going to arrange this negative x squared to the left. So I'll write it as x squared, followed by the term in x, so which is this one here. So I moved it there. I'll have plus 2mx. And I'm going to write down the rest of the terms, which is these two here. So plus 2m squared plus 2n. I'm going to move the 3 over, so minus 3 equals to 0. So from here, this one here will give you a value as 1, coefficient of x squared. And this one here, b value as 2m, that's coefficient of x. And the remaining term will be constant c. Okay, now let's focus on this word real roots. So we're talking about nature of root. Nature of roots, we have real roots or no real roots, where we are talking about the discriminant b squared minus 4ac value. So for no real roots, we are solving less than 0. And for real roots, is split into distinct real roots or it could be an equal real roots. So which means if we are doing distinct case, we are doing more than equal. So if I'm doing real roots, I'm going to do both, okay? More than or equals to. So I start by using b squared minus 4ac. b squared going to be 2m squared minus 4. A value is 1. Usually I don't write it. I will tell you why later. So let's write down this c value. And we are going to apply this case here, more than or equals to 0. Let's square this term here. I have 4m squared. Now the reason is I don't write 1 so that negative 4 is closer to this 3 term. So you'll remember to distribute the negative inside as well. So let's take a look at this one here. We have negative 8m squared minus 8m. Negative 4 times negative 3, positive 12. Next step here, we have like terms. So I'm going to deal with these like terms here. 4m squared minus 8m squared give me negative 4m squared. Now you need to be careful now. We are solving an inequality, and this inequality is in terms of m. We have a negative coefficient of m squared. You need to be a little bit careful. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to divide by negative 4 both sides. I'm going to explain to you what I'm doing the next step. Okay, so divide by negative 4, so I get m squared. Divide by negative 4, I have positive 2m. 12 divided by negative 4, that's a negative 3. And be careful because this is an inequality. So when you divide by negative 4, 0 divided by negative 4 is still 0. But you have to change the sign to less than or equals to. Okay, so next step, we're solving quadratic inequality. We're going to factorize this one here. And next, I'm going to sketch. This is a curve in m squared, and it's a positive m squared. So I have a curve like this way. 0 is a horizontal line. So I put the two critical value in. So I have 1 here, and this one here is a negative 3. So now I'm sketching less than or equals to, means it is below or on the line. So the curve is below or on the line. So starting from here, all this here is below, and this one here is on the line. Okay, so the curve is below or on the line, which is this solution here. So now I'm going to conclude my answer. M value lies between negative 3 to 1, and the inequality sign going to be this one here. Okay,